Today we're going to talk about managing a stock portfolio across multiple accounts using TD Ameritrade's API and Microsoft Access. The basic API connection techniques are discussed in one of my previous videos using TD Ameritrade API and Excel, so you may want to review that if you haven't. This is just an example of how powerful the API can be. So right here I have a family and I manage multiple accounts for that family using the API, and I have a basket of investments, and I purchase those same investments. Basically, I allocate that same portfolio across all of their accounts. In effect, I've created a sort of like a mutual fund, and I manage that one fund, and I spread it across all of the accounts. So right here you can see a list of all the investments that I consider, and right here I have them all categorized. Right here we're looking at the domestic equity large cap, and you can see here's the category that they fall into, and I can click this Get Financials, and I'll use the Yahoo API to download 1, 3, and 5-year returns. And I use a little formula basically to add these together with a factor to come up with this cumulative return. And the way I pick the funds in these different categories for my portfolio is I sort them by the highest return. So right here you can see I like CPOAX for my large cap, and I'm carrying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm carrying 7 investments. 2 of them are ETFs, and 5 are mutual funds. And my Get Financials button also downloads the Morningstar rating, which I consider. Also, when I'm making these decisions, I also consider the minimum investment. If it's a fund that I don't like for a particular reason, I can inactivate it over here and it won't show up in my list anymore. You can see I also have some stocks in here. Here's my tech and cutting edge area. I'm carrying 3 stocks, Microsoft, Intuit, and Fortinet. I don't calculate the returns on those, only on the funds and the ETFs. You can see also I have some mid cap, domestic, some small cap, and here's some general economy stocks that I like. I have Visa, CSX, and a few others. I carry 6 stocks in this category. And as far as how I allocate the categories, I can click Edit Categories, and you can see most of what I have is large cap. 24% of my portfolio is large cap. I have 20% in index funds. I carry SPY and VOO in my index funds. I have some diversified tech, is heavy in tech, 18%. General economy stocks like Walmart and so on have 16%. And all the way down to my smallest holdings are tech and cutting edge here, and mid cap. So I have a portfolio that has several funds in different categories, and I weight each of those categories differently, the largest being my large cap. So now let's look at each of the accounts that I manage. We'll take for instance this account right here. I'm 30% bought into this portfolio. This is a relatively new account. We've got 1.4 million in here, and I typically am buying it at 3 to 5% a month. This person came in with all cash, so of course I didn't just want to roll it all in at once. So I'm averaging in over time. So they are 70% in cash right now. Let's say that we want to. I do this once a month. I'll come in and I'll say, okay, well this month I want to roll in 5%, or maybe the market goes down a lot and I want to come in and roll in a little money. or for instance, maybe they want some cash, so I need to adjust their percentage back. Today, we're going to take this up to 35%, and I'm going to build adjustments. It's going to ask me if I want to update all my prices. I do. So it's going to update the prices of all of these investments, and it's going to reallocate them proportionately, so that we're 35% bought in. And see, between periods, every month, I may have taken a certain investment out of the portfolio and put one in. So it's basically going to tell me this is what you need to buy and this is what you need to sell to be at 35% and of at a 35% representation of your portfolio. So it's telling me that right now I have 466,000 invested. To get 5% more in, I need to roll in another $10,000. Now, this may not be the 5% because maybe I took something out. See, here we're selling off some FXL. So you're not always going to be investing the total 5% of the portfolio. I can preview this report. This is going to show me here are all the things I'm doing. If it's checked off, that means I need to do something. Apparently, I don't like AMAGX, so I'm going to sell $5,000 worth of that, and I'm going to buy about $5,000 worth of VHIAX. I must have not liked AMAGX last month, and I replaced it with VHIAX. Right down here, we're gonna buy some more SPY and VU. No, actually, we're gonna decrease those. It says I need to sell 3 shares of each of those. We're gonna sell from some FXL, and we're gonna buy some XNTK. Here in my general economy stocks, looks like we're gonna sell some CSX, some Lowe's, and some Martin Marietta, and some Walmart. So I must have changed my allocations to buy in more large cap, because it looks like that's where most of the money is going this month. So what I would do is then I would click the make adjustments button. It's going to use the API to automatically purchase or sell all of these adjustments. And I can do that for multiple accounts here. You see a lot of these, most of these I'm 53% in. This one is, like I said, is just getting started. You have a little log down here that tells you what all has gone on. I haven't traded, it looks like, since the 4th because the market keeps going up, and I don't know why it is, and so I haven't wanted to roll anything in, but I've been waiting long enough, so I need to average in a little bit more. And that's a good overview of how you can use the TD Ameritrade API to manage a portfolio across multiple accounts for people. In effect, you can be like a like a broker, but do it for your family or just for your friends. Thanks a lot for listening to this, and good luck with your programming the API. Thank you.